Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel BethChatsBooks. Now today's video is going to be centred around the application process for a summer camp. Now as everybody knows, I went to a Canadian summer camp last summer and I'm also going again this summer. But I thought it might be really useful for anybody who's interested in going to either Canada themselves for a summer camp or maybe America or somewhere else, a little bit about the application process and how you go about it. So this particular episode is just going to be an introduction in the part 1 out of 4 parts to how you end up obtaining a position at a summer camp. So I went through the AmeriCamp system and I'm going to link their website down below. And first of all I simply did is I'd heard about Camp America and I was intrigued to know if there was a Camp Canada. So I logged on to the AmeriCamp website. You have to kind of do a login process with details and things and set up an account, and then they usually have different applications for different camps that you can apply to. So I saw that there was a camp application process for Canada and I clicked on that. However, there is Camp America application process, there is Camp Thailand. I think they keep increasing them every year with different things. So I clicked on that and then there was a certain process that I had to go through. I ended up logging onto the portal system, clicking the Camp Canada as the option, and then giving some details and applying to that. Then it comes up with a page and it's called your portal kind of login page once you've logged in, and it gives you a checklist of things with kind of an exclamation mark on the side of each that you must do. The first one is to set up your program application. So when you click on it, it will send you some paperwork and you have to just go through that and sign in personal details like your name, your date of birth. I think sometimes they ask you some medical questions as well, just to check that you're eligible for the program. And once you finish that, and I think you either email it to them or you upload it onto the portal login page, it should have a tick next to the program application that you have gone through that successfully. So that's one of them. A second one is that they want you to send an application photo. Usually a passport photo is one of the easiest ones to do. You can have any kind of picture, but it's got to be a certain, I think it's like JPEG, a certain kind of dimension to fit into it, which they should tell you when you click onto that section of the login, exactly what measurements they want that. And also again, when you upload that picture and it's successful, it will get a tick next to it. Then there's application agreement section as well, and I think there is a payment section as well. It's just a little bit of a payment to cover them for the application process. It's nothing to worry about. And once you've ticked all them, it should tick the box. Now usually the applications open in November and September of every year, and they kind of close at around January. So 2018 application process has not even begun yet for 2018 summer. Obviously the one for 2017 has closed now, so you won't be able to get on this summer. But it's worth looking into if you're a student at university and maybe you're in 2nd or 3rd year and you're thinking of a way to fill up that next summer. It's a really great opportunity. You will get paid for your work out there, so it's really great for the CV. And it's something to look into. Then what usually happens is around January you'll get an email from the company, depending on whether you pick the Canadian program or you picked the Thailand program or the American program. Their big overall company that's going to help you find the placement should email you at around January to say that you've been accepted. And then you will go to a second process. So when I went through the Canadian process, after this point my kind of communication with AmeriCamp was done, and NiQuest, the company that supported me and got me my placement, emailed me, and then they set me up with a separate login page. So they should give you username details and a login detail, and they should send their website to you. And then what happened with me is I clicked on that link and I had a separate portal login page with separate things to go on to. Now for the second video I'm going to go through NiQuest process in more detail, what they expect from you, what I personally had to do. And then the next video after that I will talk about camp placements, how you go about that, getting your placement, information, kind of tips for what you should be taking with you on your summer, practical things. And then my last video, I'm kind of going to do a spotlight video on the camp I ended up going to, some of the children with disabilities that I encountered, some of the programmes that they do there, what they offer on a day-to-day basis, and some of the fundraising opportunities that are going on with that camp right now. So anybody who either lives in Canada or who's worked for Easter Seals previously, you can get involved and you can sponsor. So that's going to be in my last video. But this is all I wanted to get around to saying, just a short, quick introduction video to get you guys thinking about whether you would like to do a summer camp in 2018. If you have any other questions, please feel free to comment down below. I hope this has been useful, and I hope you check in for the next video, which will be uploaded very soon. Thanks everyone, bye.